is Corey from Indianapolis.
Corey from Indianapolis, what's on your mind?
Hey, I wanted to talk about nuts a little bit.
Okay.
You guys have a nut advertiser, right?
Mm-hmm. Nuts.com.
Yeah. So this isn't about you. You'll see where I'm going, but you're probably aware with how much water that it takes to grow nuts.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk about macadamia. Well, I'm going to talk about macadamia. They take about 150 liters of water a week, and they take about 10 years to mature.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, what's his name? Zuckerberg. Just
I saw this.
Share his new project. Have you heard of this?
Matt has.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So he's got a new project he's doing in Hawaii. I'd like to just read this paragraph that he shared.
Okay.
He said, started raising cattle at Kawalu Ranch on Kauai, Hawaii, and my goal is to create some of the highest quality beef in the world. The cattle are Wagyu and Angus, and they'll grow up eating macadamia meal and drinking beer that we grow and produce here on the ranch.
We have this post open. Keep going.
Oh, good. Yeah. So he just goes on about how much they eat. And then he says, my daughters help plant the mac trees and take care of our different animals, trying to make it sound like a small family farm.
Mm-hmm. There's a huge thing of meat in front of him.
Yes, it looks ridiculous, and you can tell he's in like a nice restaurant, like ocean behind him.
Mm-hmm.
He says, we're still early in the journey, and it's fun improving on it every season. Of all my projects, this is the most delicious. So he's using like as much water as like a small town to grow a slab of steak.
To grow macadamia meal.
Hey, it's Wagyu, okay? Let's be specific.
For cattle, as opposed to like...
And beer. Macadamia meal and beer.
And beer.
Yeah, but like I thought grass-fed was the way to go. Now the cows need to be eating macadamia meal?
If you're a plebeian.
Well, it's going to be the best meat in the world, but, I think this is okay. Cow. Because when we've... Oh, what was that, Brandon?
I think that's if you're eating poor cows.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, I think this is okay because when we finally eat Zuck, he's going to be really delicious.
You're right.
He's going to be the best fed billionaire in the world.
Wagyu Zuck.
I mean, we won't be eating any of the pesticides in his bloodstream.
True. It's very pure.
I mean, that's
anyway,
like
I just wanted to
clean
share
eating.
That was all.
Thank you so much, Corey.
Yeah, no,
left is best.
Left is best.
It is important that we brought up the Mark Zuckerberg full on in the middle of I think we're still in a populist moment. Maybe we're in a moment of reaction. I'm not sure. But my cows eat better than you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Mark Zuckerberg and a lot of billionaires have just been like, hiding behind Elon and how terrible of a person he is. Like most billionaires, they're terrible for the planet. They're terrible for the economy. They're terrible for workers' rights and everything else in the world. But, they at least don't post on Twitter usually because they have better things to be doing. Elon has taken a lot of heat off of them. They've been just like, go ahead.
He's riding high, Zuckerberg, when Elon backed out of their cage match or whatever the hell.
Which is basically like a rap beef, like completely PR orchestrated,
totally
mutually beneficial, get us both in the headlines.
Yes.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
Morpheus says, "Ugh, imagine eating Elon, not safe for consumption on any level." It's like eating some sort of rancid meat, you're going to start hallucinating after because of all the like ayahuasca or whatever that's in his bloodstream. Midwest queer cattle ranching in this country is a crime. If I remember correctly, roughly 1/3 of all agricultural water in this country is used just for cows. The remainder is used for all other plants and animals. Serious Business says Zuck Nuts wasn't on the bingo card for weird stuff for 2024. Also, Zuck having a personal ranch to grow his own meat for his barbecue hobby isn't shocking, just the waste of it all. Hi, Bumbler.
Do you think he had to wait before people had forgotten that there was a disaster in Hawaii before rolling out the
Yes.
I've got all these land for my macadamia eating cows?
Yes.